Ladies and gentlemen, we move on with MMA over 3-minute rounds of action, as sponsored by Travel Travel. Would you welcome first into the blue corner, representing Elite Southport, Igor Puskarskis. And would you welcome his opponent into the red corner, representing the Storm Gym, Chad Anderton.
Right, so our final MMA bout of the evening, Igor Puskarskis, Elite Southport versus Chad Anderton, the Storm Gym, and there's a big size difference. The Elite Southport fighter, a lot taller man at the weight.
Yeah, this is the third fight whereby Elite are taking on Storm in MMA, and Storm haven't favoured too well, from what I remember.
So they lock up, and the guillotine attempt by Anderton against the elite fighter Puskarskis, but he's not going to be able to crank it up with his height from that there. He'd have to take his man to ground, and yes, he pops free.
Yeah, Anderton looking to initiate the clinching.
Knee to the thigh from Puskarskis, and they're upright still so far.
Good work by Anderton to switch them around, but Puskarskis has ended up on top.
Yes, inside control as well. Unfortunate for Anderton.
Showing good position here as well. Switching up the position. He may look to try and get a crucifix here.
Well, he's softening up the face, obviously, of Anderton from that side position here. To the side of the head, he won't be allowed to hit the back of the head. It's not the best view we've got here, but you can see the left arm working continuously of Puskarskis.
Yeah, I'd like to see him move into a crucifix rather than going for the headlock. Get an underhook on the opposing side and put Anderson's arm underneath his legs. Trap it, then he can work the strikes with much more ease.
That's right, and well, he's got the one arm trapped, he's got the one arm already. Is it the arm bar on? Has he got the arm bar? No, and then Anderton looks to get out and strike with a hammer fist.
That looked very tight. Looked very tight, you know. Anderton looks to take the back.
Well, he's turned an escape into an attack attempt because the arm bar looked on for Puskarskis, and Anderton popped free of it. All credit to him.
Anderton had a chance there to take the back and finish this fight, but he made a dreadful blunder right there. He tried position before submission. Everybody tells you that. Any gym you go to, position before submission. He should have got the hooks in and then looked for the submission, but instead he went for the choke. And you're never going to get a choke in MMA without the hooks in.
Well, he's found that out to his... Well, what can we say? But he's still in good position, and I mean, let's be fair to Anderton. We thought the submission, the armbar attempt was pretty tight, so he's done well.
And Puskarskis has thrown his legs up again for the armbar again. But Anderson's a tough man. He doesn't tap to these armbars. It looked like his elbow was bent the other way.
Yeah, well, that's because he's Storm Gym, and Amir Subasic trains them so hard. You can see he's a bit frustrated there, though, Amir. He'll have seen the opportunities that Chad had. And at the bell there, tough opening round. Well, both men still here in the second round to play out. I think one thing's for certain, I can't see this going 3 though, George. I really can't.
No, both are big guys. They hit hard. We're allowed the ground strikes on the floor too to the head. So potentially that could be the opening. But I do think that Anderton's shorts are a little bit misleading. He's come out in the tie shorts. He's got some stand-up, got kicks and that, but he does like a bit of the ground game.
Yes, and Puskarskis again looking to close the gap. And it's at these moments where you see the difference between MMA and a cage and a ring, is when one of the fighters forces that and gets his opponent's back against the cage. It's a totally different matter when it's against those spongy ropes with the gaps.
It really does take you back to the Pride days, don't it? The good old Pride days where you, that was the one of that was the beginning, you know. Pride, it takes you back, but it's just not the same. It's evolved since then.
That's right, Pride was of its time very exciting, one of the big two at the time, obviously.
Oh, that was a great takedown. Anderton ended up falling on his head. That could have been very costly. He could have got an injury there, but
looking for full mount.
Got the full mount. He's about to take the back. Let's hope he gets. Oh, and he's got him. He's rolled over into mount. He's going to lay in some. He's landing some ground and pound at the end of this round. There's not much time left, but he's working hard.
Well, Anderton is tucked up. He's not taking these heavily. He's not taking them clean either, and I think that's why Mick falls. But now he has given up his back. And has he got the hooks in? Will he turn this into the rear naked? No, he's turned again. As we said, Anderton, a hard man to submit, George.
The shorter the limbs, the much harder it is to submit, you know. But
he's given up his back once more.
I think the ref's gonna call this it. Yeah, he's gonna stop this in a minute. He's just seconds away from stopping it. Yep.
Well, that right hand is a piston now, and our referee's still looking. He's saying intelligently defend yourself. Whether having your hands in front of your face like that is intelligent, no, he's
and the ref calls it off. The ref calls it off late in round 2. A great win for Puskarskis. He had opportunities, he had submission opportunities, he took the back, but then Anderton rolled over, gave the full mount, and he finished with some hard ground and pound. Fair play to the ref, giving it enough time for Anderton to have enough time to try and recover, but it wasn't coming.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, as always tonight, please let's hear it for both our fighters in the ring. A tough fight indeed. But we do have a winner in round 2 by way of ground and pound. He's in the blue corner, Igor.